Welcome to another episode of the Dent Digest Live Show. What's going on, guys? What's up, John Vidine?
Well, I'm live on Instagram right now, just letting everybody know we're on Dent Digest Live. Y'all come on over. Facebook, YouTube, RPS Dent Specialist, Dent Digest. We'll see you there.
I see you got your
I wasn't
your Instagram
live.
squared away.
I did. Yeah, I was supposedly thought I was kicked out, but I think it was a glitch in the system. But I wasn't live before when I told you I was live. I don't know how to do Instagram anymore, but now I'm live on Instagram telling everybody, Pizza Willie, we're live on Dent Digest. So come on over, buddy. Facebook, YouTube, Dent
Pizza
Digest.
Willie?
Check it out. Check it out. Yeah, he's a cool kid. He's not too far from you. He's East Coast for sure. And
his name's really Pizza Willie?
That's his Instagram handle. Yeah. But he rides motocross and he pushes dents. So y'all come on over. Tennessee Valley Dent joined. Tennessee Valley Dent, you're going to want to check out Dent Digest tonight because we got a special Tennessee edition. So we'll see y'all at Dent Digest, Facebook and YouTube. See you there. Bye. Sorry about that.
How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just banged out the second hail car of the week. Should be able to finish this baby up tomorrow, and things are good. Can't complain.
Nice.
It's November, and we're still rolling in hail.
Dude. It was 70 degrees here in November. 70. It means December is going to be a train wreck with snow. It's coming.
Probably so.
You know,
we'll see. It's been an unusually warm year here too, so I'm loving it. Loving life.
Good. It's good. Besides that, how's business? Everything's good.
Yeah. Good.
I'm excited. I'm amazingly excited to drink a beer with you in January.
Let's go.
So
who is all going?
Got all the rooms booked. I can't show you that. I'm super excited about MTE. So it's been a couple years. I haven't done an event in almost 3 years.
Yeah, it's been a long while.
2019. So
you had your grand opening at your shop. That kind of counts. I didn't get to make it. I guess you would
consider that. That's true. You
had your own event. Zach Blue in the house. Matt Boyette.
So I've got
the day.
I've got the joke of the week. Let's get through that. See if you can do better than Manny does. Obviously, everybody sees me and Manny are fighting. He's really upset that I didn't invite him to my vacation.
Oh, yeah, that's a big deal. He's got two little rugrats who love that Disney.
He's so upset with me. It's crazy.
But in honor of Manny being gone, I gotta say to everybody, hey, party people! What's going on?
Let's see if you could do better than Manny does on this joke.
All right.
And the group in the chat here, some of you guys have to help because my kid really does a really good job picking these out. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? Are you sure?
Born ready. I'm a dad joke machine. So,
what did the duck say after she bought chapstick? Why do you think we picked this one?
What? Because of the gray duck?
Maybe.
My lips are quacked.
What did the duck say after she bought chapstick?
Something to do with quacked lips. It's got to be my lips are quacked.
Is that it? Nobody else in this chat, the 34 people watching, have no clue on what this 8-year-old kid's joke means.
That's
I'm going to do it one more time. What did the duck say after she bought chapstick?
I love quack stick.
Oh, man, Matt Boyette.
Put it on my bill. Boyette, the Dent Slayer. I always
Boyette, man. See, Boyette sometimes thinks on a different wavelength than a lot of us. So he thinks differently. And thank you, Matt Boyette. I got your pictures, your stickers.
Speaking
I appreciate it.
Look what I got. I haven't even got to try it yet, but I just got this.
You haven't used that yet? Bro, put that on your hood stand base.
Yeah. Yep.
Changer. Or you know what else I do is I stick it down inside the engine compartment if the hood's still on, kind of set it on the motor mount, and you get really good leverage there instead of using a hanger. You know, sometimes the hanger's too far and you don't get good leverage. It works really well. So
I'm excited.
Second thing of business, I got something in the mail. I've been using a lot of different tabs, and we're doing some bigger damage, and got the new modified crease tabs from Cam Auto.
Oh yeah.
So I love Kiko. I love Cam Auto. Cam Auto's larger crease tabs, you know, they have the wings, all the stuff with the wings on it.
Yeah.
Now there's multiple sizes in this kit. So you have this bigger one, and it has the standard tabs you can put on either the loops for pulling or like the slide hammer tabs. The ends of it, the metal, it's got a smaller one. You can't see a darn thing in here. Look at this. It's got a middle size one. They're kind of smooth base. This is terrible.
Yeah, get
smooth
your
base
game on point. Okay, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Then a smaller one. They have a middle one also, but I think this one for me is going to be it because it's got the foldable wings here. So I'm super excited, and it's smooth bottom. I like smooth bottom tabs. So these are getting in work tomorrow because we've got a pretty bad Ford tailgate. So I think they will work really well down on that lower swelled area by the body line to kind of pull.
Yeah. I haven't been doing a ton of big smash stuff. I got some of those, or not that. Some of the foldable ones. It might not be that version, but I got some at MTE last year, and
they're my favorite. So
I have not got a chance to use them.
I'm excited to see what these smooth, tabs do. So, or this one, this may be something that kind of replaces my one and only gangrene crease tab. You know what I mean? I don't know. So I'm gonna give it a whirl. And the other thing of this show is we got to go over my vacation a little bit, which doesn't ever happen. Manny was like, make sure you talk about your vacation. I'm like, okay, I'm going to talk about my vacation for you. It was good. It was
vacation.
It was fantastic, man. We went to
Tell everybody where you went.
We went out of New York on a Disney cruise to the Bermuda, and the coolest thing, I wouldn't say it was cool, it was just different. We went to the Bermuda Zoo, and as soon as we walked in there, I'm looking around, I'm kind of observing. I kind of look around at my surroundings. I do live in Baltimore, so I have to do that.
Keep your head on us.
So I'm like, hey, Ash. She's like, what's that? I said, we're in the cage. And she's like, what do you mean? And I was like, this is the cage. And we turn around, we start walking through, and we see this. They're just hanging out, like just chilling.
Free. What are those? Lemurs or something?
They're lemurs. Yeah, it's the craziest thing ever. Everything in there was just like, you see the sign up on the window to look through the window. Yeah, well, the windows were just kind of there, just I don't know, for the health department or something. But yeah, they're just out kind of chilling, walking around, and everybody's like, "What are we gonna do?" I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna walk past them."
No. I'm out on that deal. I'm out on that deal. Bermuda Zoo.
It was pretty cool. It was different. There was a monkey that was on a tree, and he just kept grabbing my hat. It was my wife literally scared the piss out of him. So that was pretty good too. But it was.
Did you get peed on? Did anyone get peed on?
No, they didn't pee on us.
Did
but
he throw any?
He came over and like there was a sign of what kind of monkey it was. It kind of leaned on it and peed all over the place. And it was interesting. It was, I was like, you scared the piss out of him, Mash. But there were some huge turtles, dude, like the craziest sized turtles that would fit in the bed of a pickup truck. Weather was good. It was a little rough. You know, we had some pretty good views, and, you know, it's just a different part of the world. You learn different things. And, you know, and a lot of you guys know my wife's super educated, infectious disease and COVID. And obviously I haven't done any trips, and it's kind of surreal when I sat back and I looked at her and she's like, what's that? And I said, COVID's gone, huh? Look at how many people were in this space.
Oh, yeah. Jeez. Is that on the boat? That's
yes,
on the boat.
Bro. There is, I mean, all 3 levels are full, I mean, jam-packed full of people.
Hold on. Who's on stage there?
That was
one of the 7 dwarves?
It was one of the, she was like talking about the haunted tree. Everything's animated there. There's some story, Disney story about a talking Christmas tree. So I don't know.
I've had trees. I've had trees talk to me.
I'm sure you have.
Not so much younger man.
You know, it was a good getaway. It's the first time I've kind of changed my voicemail and totally disconnected. You know, the service was fantastic. It was just an all around good trip. You know, even my drive to New York, even the drive home, it was just flawless. You know, everything went the way that it went. It was good. It was really good.
That's
I'm
awesome.
glad.
Do you know that
I
I recently had a vacation scheduled as well.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, Mexico. So we woke up Saturday morning, 102 temperature.
Shut up.
That's what my daughter had. So we had to cancel everything.
Oh, dude.
And then the next day I got whatever she had. We think it was the flu because we tested negative for COVID. But yeah, we had to reschedule everything. It was
that sucks.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Sorry, I don't want to be Debbie Downer on this. But you were saying
that
when
sucks.
you got, yeah, it was whatever. We get to go in December now, and it'll be much colder here, and
true,
it'll be better for everyone. So
the cartel will be primed up in December too. They're ready to go for the end of the year. So,
I'm sure they're worried about their year-end numbers.
They are. They got to get it all in, bro. So, yeah, when I got back, I felt like a new man. I felt recharged, and I haven't done anything. You know, we haven't traveled, we haven't done shit, and usually MTE, you kind of get back and your juices flowing and you're ready to go. And I haven't had that. So I got back and it was 2 days, 3 days of greatness. And then I'm like right back into the same old shit now. So, but that's the world we're in, bro. You know, just got to make it happen.
Sometimes going on vacation is, it's not worth it. You get so stressed out beforehand. And then when you get back, there's just fires everywhere. And it's tough. It's tough.
Yes.
Being a business owner, you know, lucky, you know, if you got guys to help, it's a beautiful thing. And yeah, that's why we always say, make dent friends, in your market. Cause I've been lucky over the years to have different guys help me out when I'm gone. Now I have Zach on my team. So he does a great job.
It's a huge relief. You know what I mean? It's just a huge, you don't have to worry about it. Everybody's taken care of. Retail can wait. You know what I mean? It's not a big deal. So, and the guys at the shop did a really good job. They ripped all the floor out and did a full floor pressure wash and clean. And so it was
already,
it's been a year.
A year.
I got the key November the 12th. November the 12th, I got the keys.
Man,
you know, and we've turned to burn some cars.
It's crazy. It's crazy how fast time flies. Well, congrats on your first year in the shop, bro. That's awesome.
It's been good, dude. You know, I was talking to Andy last night, and this is it's a learning process. You know what I mean? There's a lot that me personally that I've learned on the fly. Fuck, I've never done window tint or sold window tint or PPF or ceramics or detailing. That wasn't my thing. I had people that did all that for me. You think you're going to call a detailer and he's going to give you all the gems? No way. You just got to figure it out. You know, Facebook is a huge tool to really figure it out. My reps are huge. And I'm learning how to really, you're managing 3 or 4 separate businesses and still trying to push dents. So it's been, for me, it's been really good. It's been, I'm learning on the fly. There's no playbook out there that can say here, you know, I had Tom call me from Midwest Dent Repair, and we were talking this morning about some stuff, and he's like, you know, what do you do about this or what about that? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like, bro, I get it. All I can say is one step at a time, and you're going to fuck up and you're going to waste so much shit, and you're going to sit back and say, go to bed that night, you're going to be all stressed out because you throw away, say, $1,000 worth of film. But at the end of the day, after you get it past that hump, you're like, I look at Mikey now and I was like, how's my bin doing? He's like, it's doing good. It's doing good. You know what I mean? So I'm growing. So it's good.
Yeah.
Life's good.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
So,
yeah.
But let's get our guest on, kind of go over. He's got his event going on, and kind of see if we can drum up some more guys to come on down there and good calls and rock and roll. The other thing I want to bring up to your attention, we are having our 4th annual Black Friday marathon show on the 23rd. So I started on the boat. Ashley's like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm working on Black Friday show. She's like, why are you even thinking about dents? And I was like, I'm bored. Like, this is my life. I live this shit. You know what I mean? So
you're on a Disney. You could have been talking to a Christmas tree. I mean,
there wasn't enough stuff there for me to get to drinking the Christmas tree. The beers were cold though. They were cold. So
cheers to that. Cheers to that.
But yeah, it should be a hell of a show. I've got a lot of the time slots working. But it's a long show, 4 hours and 15 minutes last year. So hopefully, I told Manny, I said, you may want to leave work early and get your pee bag installed so you're ready to go. Because, you know, he's like, what do you mean? I said, instead of you getting up and leaving, just pee in a bottle while you're there. Get one of those portable urinals or whatever. You know, it's a lot. So it should be good. Some new stuff out there, some companies with some new stuff. And I've already bought a Black Friday gift from the dent world. So yeah,
what was it?
Got me a little power PDR box. I haven't had one. And I am tired of spending extra time on some of these dents that this would speed it up.
Just utilize that today. We got some stretch dents on a hailer behind me.
He has a crazy sale. I mean, it's like $1,200 for that thing now. Like, what the hell? That thing was like $1,500 at MTE. So
dude, it was $2,500 when I bought mine. I got version 2.0. Wow, I got a bunch of stuff with it too. I got the whole package. So
John's got the whole package.
Wow. When I buy tools, I buy them all.
You know what?
Dragos
you do.
House.
I can say this. Josh? John Vidine does support his people.
Oh, I do my best, you know. I like shiny new tools just as much as the other guys. So the year of the pack out. It is the year of the pack out. Good call, Dragos.
It is.
Do you have a pack out cart yet?
Me?
Yeah.
I do. And can I tell you, I bought the top off Boyette.
As did I.
Mine's a little modified. It's a little different than he was making, but not much. And it's been a bit of an adjustment for me. I was going for my little go bag to where I could drag wherever and it worked and it was quick and easy. This, I have to like strategically plan where I'm entering some of these body shops.
Yeah, that can be, you know, if you just get like a service store with the big threshold, it can be a pain in the butt, but
it's a little bit of an adjustment. But I did my one or two wholesale accounts I did my Honda account, and let me tell you, it was super fast and efficient. I was like, man, if somebody is a mobile route tech and you can get one of these, do it, because all my glue was there, my cold glue was there, everything was there, and it was just fast. Like I finally just cut the top out for my stuff that I wanted on the top, and it.
Hey, you know who's a mobile route tech? He does mobile route work. He also has a shop, but he's a mobile route guy. He does some mobile work, and he's got a pack out. He takes it with him every day. His name is Andy Patrick. Have you heard of this guy?
No.
Oh, we should have him on the show sometime. I'm just like,
is he a ginger?
Yes, the Ginger Bros. Ginger Bros Dent Show. Famous Andy Patrick out of Dixon, Tennessee.
You know what? You know what's funny about Andy?
Dent repair.
First time I met Andy was at MTE 2019, I think. And I'm walking by and he's just sitting there and he's like, Ryan Shutt. And he's just smiling. And I was like, what's up, man? Introduced. We talked for a minute. And I was like, I have no clue who that guy was. But he's the nicest guy. I mean, we'll talk periodically. It was funny. And I'll tell you guys, I was talking to John. I was like, I need to get Andy's number. He's like, I'll send it over to you. So he sends it to me. And later that evening, click the link on John's phone. And I'm talking to Andy. And Andy's like, yeah, John, call me. Make sure it was cool if I got your number. If you got my number. He's like, Ryan's already got my fucking number. And I look at my phone. I'm talking to Andy. And I was like, I may look like I'm smart, but I'm really not.
Yeah, it's it's hard to keep everything straight. You got PPF and tint and all these newfangled things going through your head.
Some days I'm fine. Like some days, like today when I left this morning, I left about 5:45 in the morning. I had a lot to do and wanted to get my day on the road and just rock and roll and make sure I get everything done. My wife calls me. She goes, "Did you forget something?" And I was like, got the phone, got my hat, my shirt's on. No, why? And I was like, hold on. I looked down, make sure I had pants on.
Spectacles, like, testicles, wallet, and watch. You got to make sure you got all those things.
You left the garage open.
Oh, God.
And I was like,
how dare you?
And I was like, okay, close it. And she's like, Ryan, it was open for like 3 hours. And I was like, we live in Bel Air. Was there a fox in here? Like,
that's an HOA violation.
Yes. I mean, Jesus.
What are you trying to get fined here?
So that was the kind of day I was like, God damn, man, I must have really been rocking and rolling this morning to leave the damn garage. She's like, your prized garage door was left open. So, but let's get this guy Andy Patrick on and get him going.
Pretty fart smeller. Dragos is funny. Andy,
what's up, Andy?
In the hazy. What's up?
He was muted for a minute, and I don't know why. What the hell was that all about?
I don't know. I was all excited, did my big hoorah, and it wasn't even worth a damn.
Yeah. So,
dude, Ryan,
body language says it all.
I'm surprised you remember me meeting you at MTE. I had just quit Dent Wizard like 3 weeks previous and showed up at MTE, and I had my buddy with me, Gavin, and I was like, man, it's Ryan Shutt. I totally fanboyed out. I ain't gonna lie.
I fanboyed on Ryan the first time I met him too. You were still doing the
Dentless,
the PDR workshop with Davo and Chris, yeah. And I was like,
and it was funny because like
they were all hanging out together.
With John, Davo was like, bro, you got to meet this Dent Reaper guy, and I was like, who the fuck is a Dent Reaper? and John's sitting over there with a bottle. He's like, you want a shot?
Naturally.
Get you a beer?
And I was like, okay, we can be friends.
That's what I met John at. I think that same MTE is where I met you too, John.
That was the best MTE ever, though.
It was a blast. This last one that you missed was pretty freaking awesome too. And I think it's just the venue. That venue is great. Like everything's close together.
The Rose and Shingle Creek is perfectly set up for us.
Absolutely.
Yes. And like the one we all met at, that would have been that was the Westgate.
Yes,
the
that wasn't the
year of
best.
the Westgate.
I think the very first one was the best. Like not very first one, but 2018.
I didn't
What the hell?
go to
Where
that
was
one.
that place? Oh man,
Kevin
Kevin Bird would know. I don't remember the name.
It wasn't the
but
Orange County Convention Center. It was the other place. God, I can't
was
remember now. Brain fart.
That wasn't still Kareeb, was it? No.
I think it was
Kareeb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good.
Kareeb
good
is
venue.
legendary. I never got to go to one there.
That's the last time I seen the Drunk Olympics. Was it Kareeb, I think.
Oh, they had it at
No,
Westgate.
we
The
did it at
cops
Westgate.
showed up.
Oh,
Yeah, the
okay.
Cops showed up.
And the golf
everybody
cart
went
guys.
scattering. It was like a high school kegger. Everyone went running.
That's awesome. I remember the
Kylie
one at
was
the
off the
Kareeb.
hook.
Oh yeah.
I was on deck. I was on deck to fix my Drunk Olympics dents. And woo, time to go. So,
I think
didn't get
Kareeb
to
was
go.
a Ryan Cronin's Mustang rental. They just beat the shit out of that thing.
Yes, under that little over like
Yes.
awning thing. I remember that.
It chewed it up. I was like, oh my God, I'm glad that's not mine.
That was a lot of fun. I wish they would still do that. You know what I mean? It was just harmless.
It was. I mean, people frowned upon it, but it really was harmless. Like, if they were out there doing that and cutting up and having a good time, then they wasn't doing something, stupid. So I don't count that as stupid. It was fun.
Oh yeah, whatever. I mean,
Yeah.
If the car got damaged, whoever rented it, I'm sure could figure out how to pay for it, or even set up a GoFundMe. Like I would throw $100 at being able to do Drunk Olympics again
Right.
because it's just too much fun.
I got something easier. Buy the insurance.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, come on, Fokker. Buy the insurance.
$15 a day. You know what I mean? Jesus. So,
Dude.
good.
Light bulb moment. Yeah, we're gonna see if we could set that up in the parking lot. Maybe a little Friday night, Saturday night action, something like that.
Make sure to text me. I'm in on that for viewing purposes. Where I don't drink anymore, at least I can watch and remember all of it. That's the best part.
Yeah, well, maybe you could be the judge.
I'll do it.
You'll be the only sober one there.
Probably so.
I think there's gonna be a lot of people there. I've talked to
it's gonna be huge.
a lot of guys. I'll tell you, I said this on a show before. I literally, and I don't know if you guys, I guess I'm into this stuff now because I'm, obviously doing more than dents, but do you guys remember, I'm sure you heard of them, the Rag Company?
Oh, yeah.
Mm-mm.
Bro, they've had a shit booth at MTE for like, I don't know how many years. And I was like, what the fuck are these guys? You know what I mean?
Oh,
They're
big
huge. Like they got
They're
a
a big
serious, massive booth at SEMA. And
Yeah.
so there's gonna be a lot of good companies there with products. And I think there's gonna be a lot of new products coming out at the same time. There's a lot of new stuff. Obviously, it's the year of the pack out.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm excited. MTE's
I am too.
be,
Yeah.
Where I'm
Andy,
at.
Craig Dyer's in the
I
house.
know.
What's up, brother?
Hope he's
Mr.
drinking a
Howdy.
Coors Light. Getting his Coors Light in.
Are you joining me, Craig? This one's. But guess what? We got another one on deck.
Hell yeah.
We
I
get it
think
right
this
in,
MTE
right in the microphone.
Where I've started offering other services, I'll be excited to see some of the other vendors because I'm always just straight PDR. And I don't even think I make it to all those booths. You know what I mean? It's just constant running. It's like a crackhead.
Yeah. It's
So
so
I'm interested
hard
to
to. I mean, yeah. Just the way everything is now, everybody's so friendly and like you can't walk 10 steps without seeing somebody you know. And next thing
Talking
you
for
know,
an hour.
Yeah.
I'm bringing Noah and Mikey. And I said, you guys don't understand. And he's like, what do you mean? I said, a 2-hour convention takes you 10 hours. And he's like, what do you mean? And I was like, you don't have a clue, bro. It's stop and talk. And it's.
Especially when you're the Ryan Shutt and fanboys are like, hey,
get out of here. Come on now.
Yeah. Well, didn't we do we did a Dent Digest. We had the the cornhole giveaway.
We did. That was a lot of fun.
Contest. That was, man.
That was a lot of fun.
2020.
We gave away a lot of shit. I gave away, God, I think Craig donated. I think we gave away like 50 packs of glue.
Oh, there was tons of stuff. Tons of stuff.
Shut ups, some Reaper stuff. I mean, there was so much stuff we gave away that year.
Yeah, that was fun.
Maybe we have to do something like that again.
Yeah.
Just don't know if they're gonna have cornhole boards this year, and I'm not bringing them.
Yeah, we can find them, I'm sure.
Tell Dragos to bring him. He's right down the road or whatever.
There you go.
You're right.
Hook it up,
We
Dragos.
know some Florida boys. Dragos.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
Somebody hook it up.
Look at that. He's gonna bring some dry ice.
Hell yeah.
Josh is on the roll today, man. He is on the roll.
I've been wanting to do a TikTok with dry ice so bad. Just throwing it in the car. I'm just not acquired dry ice yet. I don't even know where to buy dry ice.
It's expensive now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Of course it is. What ain't expensive now?
Well, now they're doing, all these guys like in my area are doing dry ice detailing.
Oh yeah.
That's like the newest thing. Yeah, they're using dry ice. So like an old hot rod that the engine bay's full of oil and all the stuff's got oil caked on it. You use dry ice and it cleans it, or undercarriages. It's a huge thing.
I got a buddy here that went up to Ohio to their dry ice place like that. And checked it all out. I think he's going to get into it. So kind of curious to watch it.
It's messy.
I could see that.
So let's get into your event a little bit. Let's where is it? When is it? What's going down? Let's get all in it. Let's do this.
So it will be November 19th in beautiful Dixon, Tennessee, which is 30 miles west of Nashville. Anybody flying in, you can fly into Nashville, and it's like 45 minutes, like I said, west. I just commented a link to the event page too. It's been a blast. This is my 6th year doing a Dents for Kids charity. First year in the shop, I was like, let's have a meetup this year. Let's get some people here, and talk to Gene, Fetty, and Melissa, and they said that they usually have a meetup at their toy drive, and I was like, I like that idea. So here we are doing it. Like I said, first year in the shop. I get to show off what we've built so far. I'm excited about that, and it's gonna be
I don't know if I'm more pumped to see your shop or to hang out on Broadway with a bunch of dent guys. Like, you get to go downtown Nashville with a bunch of dent guys.
The bachelorette capital of the world.
Is it really?
It is. It's all bachelorettes
that I could do to keep from crying.
When I worked for Dent Wizard, I worked at a Toyota dealership right on Broadway. And it'd be like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, and you hear, woo! And they're already lining up on the pedal tapper.
Like, Jack Bucknell was trying to get your account.
No, that's, woo! This is woo! It's different. You hear the difference. Right. But yeah, they'd be like 11 o'clock on a Tuesday, lined up, like partying down Broadway. I'm like, are you serious? So, but yeah, so we've had a lot of great vendors, tool vendors, the Reaper himself included. He's going to donate some donate some tools. For every toy valued at $25, you'll be one entry into winning these tools. So I'm excited about that. Like I said, a lot of great people stepped up and offered to throw us some tools. We got a Kiko tension rod puller. Dentcraft has sent a bunch of stuff. Like I said, John's working on some stuff. Carl Stuckey sent me something. It came in today, but I had to sign for it. So I told Manny to stay home tomorrow so you can pick it up. I was like, are you serious? Nice. So I'm excited to see what that is. And you can see on
got something new coming.
He's got that new light he just launched.
Yeah.
Got a new
light with aluminum suction cup. It's
pretty sick looking.
Pretty nice, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, I love my Stuckey mini lights.
I love my Hell Light, my Stuckey XL, because just plop it off and I put it in the van and it's ready to roll. It's so much easier.
Cordless.
Car batteries.
Cordless, baby.
It's the way of the future.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is. So obviously I've been popping that link up. How can just people go to your Facebook page? How can they find the event?
Yeah, they can click on that link, or just shoot me a message and I'll send the link out. We got it as private. We didn't want it blowing up everywhere. People non-dent related, trying to show up or whatever. So yeah, just click on the link, RSVP, because we do have a pizza, like a brick oven pizza company coming that's going to be serving pizza and stuff. So it's really good too. It's called Xander's Pizza. pretty fired up about that.
I also want to make sure everybody knows we're not fixing any dents that day.
No, we're partying. We're hanging out and relaxing and talking shop. And
so no dents.
It's just
Gene Fetty will be fixing dents.
It's a meetup. Oh, Fetty's gonna do. Yeah, he's gonna do a glue pull.
That's cool.
Yeah, especially with us having that tension rod puller to give away. He said he could do some demonstration with that. So whoever wins that, we'll get a demonstration with it firsthand and know how to use it when they come home with it. So I'm jealous. Like I'm like, damn, I want this shit. Like, why can't can I have it?
Another thing I have, and I have not been able to use. I haven't done any big, like the hail this year is just.
That's a good thing.
Consuming. Oh yeah, I'm not complaining.
That's a good thing.
I'm not complaining.
Your body thanks you right now.
Did you see their new lifters they just launched? Their tension pull lifters at SEMA? Yeah, boy.
Who did? Really?
It's like Kiko. Yeah. So it's like the standard pull bars, but it pushes and pulls. It's got different legs on it. Yeah. It's got different legs on it. I could be wrong, but that's what it looked like when Gene was live.
Okay.
So
I'll ask Gene about that. Like being all sneaky over there at Kiko.
They just launched them at SEMA.
Maybe I can try.
They're trying to win new product of the year 2 years in a row. Let's go, Pika.
You know,
I'm trying to get Danny Hacker to come. So maybe if he comes, I'll be like, hey, why don't you bring one of them for demonstration purposes at least?
Dude, Danny has to come. He's a Tennessee.
Yeah, it was like
he is.
Tension puller, they call it.
That sounds pretty nice.
It looked pretty good.
You have piqued my interest.
You know, and they always do well over there. You know what I mean? SEMA, he does a hell of a job. Chris has really put a team together over there that he can't beat. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Yeah,
that's why I had a couple friends going. I was like,
Kiko are amazing. Kenny Austin, Danny Hacker.
Oh yeah,
all the whole crew, amazing.
Right.
Shout out to Desiree. If you don't know Desiree at Kiko, she solves all the problems.
Yeah, she solved a couple for me. I've not met her in person, but I've had a couple issues, and she's like, "Yeah, sure, no problem." I'm like, awesome. Thank you so much.
I could find this video, but I can't find it.
I just saw your comment, Dragos. Hit me up tomorrow. I did not get with Tyler, but hit me up tomorrow. Now my interest is piqued.
We got one job for downtown Nashville, though. Somebody's got to keep John Vidine off the electric scooters.
No.
Oh yeah.
We gotta keep him off. I will tackle you like when you go. No.
And a lot of people don't know that story. You should maybe you should tell that story.
All right, my wife is going to be there, so and she knows the story. So I was in Indy helping. I suppose it's far enough removed. No, I was helping Tom with his hailstorm. He called me in and was honored to get the shot. I got to work with Coach Corey. I got to work with Jack Bucknell. It was a dream team. So I was happy to be there. And we had, a little lull where we weren't super busy. So me and Jack hit the town that night. And
was that the same time your truck got rocked?
Yeah. It was the day after that. So we go downtown, paint the town red. I mean, I was fresh out of red paint by the end of the night, and we're just waiting for our Uber. And we're waiting for our Uber, and I look down, and there's a scooter sitting there, and I was like, wow.
What a great idea.
That looks like fun. So I scan the QR code, download the app, do all the things, and away we go. And I'm zipping up and down the street. I'm wooing, Jack's wooing, everybody's having a good time. And I come down the road, and there's a building here. So I'm coming down the road, and there's a building right here. Well, this is where the parking lot is. And a truck pulls out as I'm getting right to the corner of this building. And I swerved to miss the truck. I might have ran. I don't even know if I ran into it or not. The last thing I remember is Jack coming up going, "Holy shit, are you okay, bro?" And dude, I woke up the next morning in my hotel room and my hand was stuck to the sheet because I was bleeding all over it. So I go to pull my hand off and I'm like, "Oh, son of a bitch." And it hurt. I landed wrong. And yeah, I put a brace on and I fixed a Subaru deck lid that day. And it took me way too long and it was way too painful. And I just had to tuck my tail and hang my head and say, "Tom, I think I'm going to have to go home." And he said, "Well, whatever." And then he called in Gene Fetty to cover for me. Thanks, Gene. And yeah, so I started loading up all my tools. And I had a few things left back at the shop. I was going to go get the next morning. And yeah, that morning I come out to my truck and my tools. My lift tailgate on my truck, the topper glass was up and there was a hole ripped in the sticker. And I was like, "Oh, crap." And I walked around the corner and looked in there. Everything's gone. So I just screamed. I mean, it was like a movie moment. I was like, fucking birds went flying. And I went in, talked to the lady. She said, "I'll send maintenance out."
What's a maintenance guy going to do for your window?
Well, I wanted to know where the cameras were, if I could figure out whatever.
I don't know if he came over with a plunger and a screwdriver and said, "What do we got? I'll help you out over here."
Yeah. No, but then I saw one of my tools next to my truck on the passenger side because I never even walked around to the other side to look. And so I saw that tool. I bent down to pick it up. And through the bushes, I saw my A-frame cart. And I was like, "Oh, sweet." So that was there. I had to have the maintenance guy help me put it back in my truck because my wrist was all screwed up. Couldn't even lift it.
Just looking pitiful as shit.
Yeah. And then we walked the bush, the tree line there and found everything else. Found everything.
That's crazy.
And so, yeah, I got lucky on that deal. But
so they didn't take anything. Nothing was missing.
I did not lose a single tool to my knowledge.
They got it far enough away. It was like, what the hell is this shit?
I think something just spooked them and they
just dropped it.
Because I mean, some of the stuff was far enough away. Like, I mean, there's no reason they couldn't, or they were just planning to come and get it later. But I don't know what happened. But
I'm glad they didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that had some shit stolen or damaged, and man, I hate
that. I hate a thief worse than anything. Like, thief is the bottom of the barrel. It's just like, dude, I've worked hard for my shit. Leave my shit alone.
Yeah,
working harder to steal my shit and go do something.
Especially when it's those are the tools we use to feed our families.
Absolutely.
If somebody steals that, it's like totally uncalled for. Yeah,
it's so great though, because some of the guys it's not great, but the guys that have lost their tools that have been stolen, a lot of the tool companies have stepped up. Like, our tool industry is huge. They really step up and take care of everybody. So we are blessed with that.
I mean, speaking for myself, the support I get from everybody else, like if I can help somebody out, it just seems like the right thing to do. Like, this whole industry has helped me. I mean, I can't say thank you yes or no. So yeah,
I feel the same way. I'm blessed to be in this industry and
got
a lot of help from everybody. So anytime I get a chance to return it, I'm like, let's go.
I almost think it's because it's a small industry. You know what I mean? It's kind of a niche. We're a bunch of weird guys that push dents all day long, and None of us are right. None of us are right. You know.
Speak for yourself, bro. I'm completely normal.
I'll spit my water out.
Is that your? Is that you only had 2 beers?
I'm on number 3. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's nothing.
With your event, what are your expectations? Like how has your all your other events done for the charities that you're donating to? You know, has it been pretty big?
Yeah, each year, like I said, this is the 6th year, and I'm still doing December 3rd. I'm doing my regular one that I do every year, fix a dent, you know. And every year for 6 years, it's grown and grown. I found another way to find, you know, some extra toys. Found another way. I feel like this one's going to blow it out of the park. Like it's going to be huge. Like we donate to the Toy Patrol, the local Dixon's Sheriff's Department, and they have Miss Claus, Mr. Santa Claus come hand them out, and they usually bring like a cruiser, you know, a couple cruisers. I want the whole squad here this time to pick these toys up. So
that's cool.
Like,
Paddy wagon time, baby.
Yeah, you bring all of it. I might have to go to U-Haul and see if I can get the hookup up there and load them up at once. So
that's
Dude,
cool.
I'm saying you get to hang out with dent guys all day, possibly win a bunch of tools. Also, you're going to have PDR Finesse tool truck there. You're going to have Chris Howe from Anson's truck there.
Yep.
So you can peruse their wares and get what you need. And I mean, any dent guy's got to feel the same way. It's great to be able to buy stuff online, but when you can touch it, feel it, hold it, like that's the way to go. So
and especially like this, when you get them tool vans at the smaller events, you know how MTE so it's hard to get around booths and look at everything. So you get more one-on-one and actually get to, I feel like, have a little calmer presence and check everything out a little bit better. So.
Oh yeah, well, and then you get to talk to all the other guys. Like I can't tell you how many times I've been on a van. Like Don Kavanaugh has had multiple events at his place, and you know, you talk to this guy and you're like, oh well, I got this tool and this does that, and you get to feed off of their knowledge as well.
Absolutely,
and up your game. So.
Or you're walking the thing I like at MT is you're walking around and guys are carrying stuff and you're like, fuck you got there? Oh, you didn't see this? And you go over there and they're gone and you're like,
son of a dang it.
So there's 2 things. I see Matt Phones has commented. Robert Castillo's going through something. And then Chris also from Anson is going through something. He was diagnosed with some type of a cancer, is what I read.
Biggs. Wasn't it Biggs?
Biggs, yeah.
Yeah, Biggs had he had some
prostate cancer or something, right?
Yeah.
So
because he was going to come to the event and he messaged me, let me know Chris was coming. So yeah, prayers out to him and Robert Castillo. He's going through some health issues too. So you guys,
we're all getting old, man. We're all getting old.
Absolutely.
I hate to hear it.
Matt. Yeah. As of right now, we've had 28 RSVP, but like I said, it's dent guys, so I don't take that to heart per se. My wife is so worried. So there was like
probably
20,
double it.
I'm gonna be so mad if there's only 20 people. I'm like, why? Like, I'm
20 people is 20 people.
Yeah. So
that's a dang good time. I mean, 20 people's 20 people. 28, you said RSVP.
Yeah.
So that's 28 dent guys. That's not 28 normal people.
And people bring their families. You're more than welcome to bring your families and stuff. There's several. Like it's gonna be a family.
Sally's coming. My wife's coming.
Yeah, so
I couldn't go to Nashville without her.
If that's holding anybody back, go ahead and bring your families with you too. Like, I mean, it's gonna be a calmer event. We might have a keg. I think my local brewery friend, we're trying to get a keg from her, but nothing crazy. This will be the second event. I did the event with David. We won't get
too crazy until we hit Broadway.
Right. That's where the fun begins. I got the Sienna. I'll pile about 6 more of you up in that and take you to Nashville afterwards.
Yeah.
How far is Broadway from your place?
About 45 minutes, 35 to 45 minutes. So
that's not bad.
Nah. But like I said, I got the minivan. I got the brand new 2022 Sienna. We're gonna ride in style.
Oh, daddy!
Got rid of the 15. Had to upgrade a little bit.
Does it have a wheelchair lift in it?
And for everybody out there, just get
for my A-frame and my pack out.
Get a hotel downtown Nashville, correct?
Yeah, that's what I've been recommending everybody.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just go ahead and do that. You might have to get a ride down here that day, ride back or whatever. But that way, when you're done partying on Broadway, you don't have to make that long trip back to Dixon that I've made way too many times. I know from example, I've done it so many times. I'm like, you don't want that ride when you're, baby heading it back.
Baby heading it.
Feeling for lines.
Is that a Tennessee term? Baby heading.
That is an Andy term. Like that's what Amanda says when I was drinking pretty heavily.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I've seen it. I've seen it. I never.
Yeah, Melissa's trying to find a link. I think it's the Cambria. That's where a lot of people staying.
That's where I'm staying. The Cambria. Yeah, Cambria,
it's a nice hotel.
Nashville.
It's a nice hotel group.
Sweet.
I think I heard someone else staying at the Drury. So.
Yeah, I know Chris Howe and Brandon staying together somewhere. I think something like the Drury or something like that. I mean, if you want to, you stay in Dixon if you don't feel like going to Nashville too. There's several hotels down here at the interstate that are decent. I've never stayed at one personally, so I can't say whether it's bed bugs or not.
Oh, shit.
So Melissa just made a super long
she put
comment.
up the link.
Amanda has never kicked you out to where you had to stay at a hotel.
No, we ain't made it that far yet. And there's been some chances she could have very easily. But her big old heart let me come back home. She has. When I had baby head one night, she slammed the brakes and my head went right into the windshield. She put me in check pretty good.
That's funny.
You deserved it.
Yeah, this is why I don't drink anymore. It's not that I had to drink all the time, but when I did, we're going to have some fun.
That's funny.
Melissa said there's a few people staying there. But yeah, I'm excited. So I did the one with Dent Smart, me and, the Haxtons got together and did one. And I didn't even really know anybody then. And we still ended up having like 60 texts after that. When at the same time, Scott was doing his.
Yeah, I remember that. We did a weird FaceTime
that was weird,
thing.
Very weird.
It was fun though. It was fun. We all had fun.
Matt Phones, Dapper D's, G's. That's my name in our fantasy football team or leagues.
Oh, snap.
Well, Andy, I appreciate you coming on, bud.
Okay.
If there's any more info you want to go through, just go through the link.
Real quick, you was talking about my sign before the show.
Yes.
So ACS Wood Shop, he's in your backyard, dude. He's in Baltimore.
Really?
Yeah, and he's a great dude. I mean, he had some issues with the paint because the paint supplier wasn't working out, but he stayed and communicated, and we've gotten a lot of.
What's the name of it?
ACS Wood Shop. I found him on TikTok of all places.
Huh.
So yeah, if anybody needs a great sign, I love this thing. We've gotten a lot of compliments on it. And
it is super cool. I love the backlighting, everything. It's just
That's what before the show I was like, man, your sign turned out really good. I mean,
it did.
3D, it really looks good.
Yeah, and then it's on this wall.
I get to see that thing in person in a couple weeks.
So we got the red line going. I got my big ass Max. So got an accent wall with that on it. It really just pops.
Yeah, that looks good.
But anyway, like I said, you said something about it before the show. I just want to let you know he's in your backyard if you need a sign.
ACS. I have to look that up. We have another guy that does signs here, Chris's Wood Shop or something. He does the same type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks really good.
I love it.
What did it cost you?
It was like $600, I think.
It's not bad.
No, that's all wood. I mean,
yeah,
super
not bad.
Yeah.
Well, guys, go support Andy in his event. Swing down there, whatever you can do to contribute.
Come on down. I'll buy you a beer. First 30 texts that show up with the toy get a bag of Dent Reaper glue. And I'm going to give away.
I told you I'm keeping that glue.
First 29.
The longer we stay on here, the more freebies are going to be given away. So
I know, right?
First 29, and I'm going to give away a set. I haven't decided if I should do the Super Size or the Archangels yet. So
they're both winners. I mean, I think anybody be happy to get either one of them. So
yeah. Well,
I'm keeping the glue though. That glue's too damn good to be just giving out all willy nilly and shit.
Wow, we gotta spread the love, Andy. It's a
No.
spread the love event.
But yeah, I greatly appreciate everybody supporting us and hopefully turn this into a huge event for a great cause. So I'm excited about it, to say the least. I'm pumped.
Yeah, well, Drago, show up to the event. You get a free bag of glue.
Yeah, Jaeger's already sent like 10 toys, so he's already getting heavy into the cool giveaway. Oh, that's another thing. We do have an Amazon link on the event page. If you can't make it, just feel like donating. There's a wish list on the event page. You can, we picked out some toys. You guys can go in there and buy and stuff. So,
oh, that's how I'm doing it, because I'm not gonna fly with a bunch of toys.
No.
And if I'm hanging out in Nashville and then I go to Walmart, it's not going to be a good scene. So I'm gonna send some toys via Amazon.
Perfect.
That's funny.
We're keeping up. Yeah, if anybody wants to send toys that are coming, that's fine. We got a list going of keeping up with everybody who's donating, so we know how many entries they get in them.
That's cool.
Yeah, you're right, Melissa.
Yeah. Amazon
right,
wish
Andy,
list.
you have a fantastic evening.
You too, gentlemen. Thank you so much.
And
can't wait to see you in person, brother.
You too, brother.
Support it. See you, Andy.
We'll see you around. See you, John.
Bye-bye. Oh, night time for the Ginger Bros.
Do
Give
I?
a little shout out about your show.
Oh, yeah. Ginger Bros.
Ginger Bros Dent Show every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. We try to get texts on there that are, we get texts on there that are known in the industry, but we try to find some that are a little less known. Let them, talk about what they do outside of the industry. I like to talk to them on a personal level. I think it's really cool that, they can tell their stories. And I honestly feel like if they go to MT or something like that, it's like, hey, that guy's into hunting. You know what I mean? Or that, they kind of helps you combine a little bit on a different level. So yeah, y'all check it out every Wednesday at 6 p.m. Central Time. Yeah.
It's a great vibe. Check it out.
Thanks, brother.
Andy and Brandon do a great job. I love that. I love your consistency and your consistency too, Shutty.
Yeah,
I've been slacking.
I got the slack covered, but Dents and Dreams when I feel like it.
Hey,
tune in. I don't know, whenever.
Andy, sleep tight.
You too, fella.
See you, guy.
Good night, guys.
Hang out.
Should be a good one, man. Should be a good event.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I would love to say I could come.
I mean,
I just got off vacation. We're busy.
Couple of days. You fly in Friday, you fly out Sunday. Do you need me to talk to Ash?
You should actually.
Yeah, we'll work it out.
I'm never home anymore. It's a
rough
Dents and Dreams here. Dents and Dreams over here. So, you know what? You know what Ashley looks at me and says? You wanted it.
No, you got
Thanks for the support. I appreciate your help.
This is what you were hoping for, right? This is what you were hoping for.
You wanted it.
Thriving business. Now you got it.
You wanted it.
Careful what you wish for, ladies and gents.
So, John, it's always a pleasure. Thank you for substitute teaching tonight.
Yeah. Well, it's amazing to see all these comments. The support you get is
support who gets
baffling. So
what you talking about?
Just
all
the folks coming in.
This is a good kind of community over here. I like that. That's what I really enjoy. I enjoy they talk in between each other and build relationships, and it's the only reason I do this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's the Dent Digest show has helped me out immensely, and I've met people via the comments through here. So I probably can speak for I'm just going to go ahead and speak for everybody and say thanks for all you do, because I know it's the consistency you and Manny put out is it's baffling to me. It is baffling to me. So.
You know, it's cool because like my kid comes out here, helps me get set up and make sure she sits here, just gets all the settings set the way that it is. So, you know.
And she gives you a joke every week. I mean,
she does. It's like relentless. Like she's on it. You
gotta love it. Is she on the payroll? Is she on the payroll yet?
You know what? We just got off a Disney cruise. She's on the payroll.
There you go, kid. You earned it. You earned it.
But I'm excited. I'm excited about MT. I'm ready.
Yeah. Let's go.
You have a great night. Tell wifey I said hi.
Yeah, say hi to the fam. Tell the folks I says hi too, you know.
We'll see if Manny's still upset with me because I didn't take him on my vacation next week. So if not, you'll be
party people. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I'm just kidding. He's not upset with me. He's at church, so it's okay.
Oh. I mean, some things are more important than others. I get it. It.
You're right.
Vidine,
it's been fun.
It's been real. But it ain't been real fun.
You guys have a fantastic evening. Keep it real. See you next week.
Keep it real.
The 23rd, Dent Digest, Black Friday, 4th annual marathon show. Bring your beers because it's going to be a good one.
Bring a beer, wear a diaper.
Have a great night, guys. Keep it real. See you later.
Keep it real.